Hello everyone and welcome back to our channel. Thank you so much for coming back to visit with us today. I appreciate each and every one of you. For those of you who are new to my channel, my name is Vicki, and my channel is kind of a smorgasbord with a lot of different things. And as you can hear by that, I also have two little dogs. I have a Chihuahua named Ginger, and I have a Dachshund named Jade. And usually Jade is in the videos, most videos with me, but here recently I've started trying to incorporate Ginger into a lot of the videos. Both dogs are nervous when they get on camera. That's to be expected. And they hear the neighbors outside. That's what they're barking at. Ginger, that's enough. Okay. Now, my video that I'm doing for you today is a movie review. Now, the last movie review that I did, it was kind of an R-rated movie review. It wasn't because it was sex or anything like that. There was violence in the movies. There was blood. There were some murder scenes. There was some foul language in there. So I kind of rated it for adults only and suggested to not watch this video in front of the children because of the content of the videos. So in the video that I'm doing for you today, it's going to be titled Family Friendly Video Nights. And these are movies that will be safe for you to watch with your entire family. They're kid-friendly videos. Once again, I have my notebook here with my notes so that I can get everything right. So, on to the video. And the first movie that I'm going to review is called Rio. This movie is rated G. It's from 2011. It has Anne Hathaway, George Lopez, and Jamie Foxx. Those are the main characters in it. And it's about a little bird, a blue macaw, who thinks that she's the only, or he thinks that he's the only bird left of his kind. But his owner finds out that there's another macaw, let's see, in Rio de Janeiro. That's what it is. So they go down there to seek out this other macaw. It's a bright, colorful movie with birds flying and singing. It's very, very lot of fun to watch. This movie was very entertaining to me. And the second movie that I want to review for you is called The Reef. Now, this movie was from 2006. It's rated G. The Reef has Freddie Prinze Jr., Fran Drescher, Andy Dick, and Rob Schneider. Now, this movie reminded me a lot of the movie Finding Nemo. This little orange fish here gets separated from his parents, but his parents are caught in a net and taken up into a boat. And the last thing his mother says to him before they get pulled out of the ocean is to go to the reef and find his Aunt Pearl. So he's basically going to go there and live with his aunt. She's going to raise him. When he gets there, he meets this little pink fish and falls in love with her. But there's also a shark that wants that pink fish. And he has to fight for his love for her. See in the middle where they're holding a pearl? In fish world, if you give the one you love a pearl, they're supposed to be with you forever. He finds out that this tiger shark is planning on giving this pink fish a pearl, so he has to learn how to fight to win her love. And that's what The Reef is all about. And the next one I want to tell you about is a pretty popular movie, and I imagine a lot of you guys have already seen this one. It's Shrek. And there's several Shrek movies. This is the first one in the series. It's rated PG, and it's 2006 also. Mike Myers, Eddie Murphy, Cameron Diaz, and John Lithgow. Now, Shrek is Mike Myers, who's an ogre that lives in the deep woods, and he wants his privacy, he wants to be left alone. But there's been a spell cast on this beautiful princess right here. And this guy here tells him if he'll go and rescue her and bring her back, that he'll make all the other animals leave the forest, and he can be there by his own. So he goes there to rescue her with the donkey, and he ends up falling in love with her. And those of you who've seen the movie know how it ends, so I'm not going to tell you anymore, but it's cute. I love it. I watch it several times. There's a Shrek 2 and a Shrek 3, and I think there's even a Shrek 4. I think I have the first 3. And the next one that I want to tell you about is called Big, and it stars Tom Hanks, Elizabeth Perkins, Robert Loggia, and John Hurd. It is rated PG, and it's 1988. Now, this guy, Robert Loggia, that's in there, he actually plays a good character in this movie. But every other movie I've seen that dude in, he's a rough and tough character. He's mean. And John Hurd is the guy who plays the father, if I'm remembering correctly, in the Home Alone movies. He plays the dad in the Home Alones. But in this movie, Tom Hanks is a little boy who goes to the carnival and he wants to ride this ride. And it's one of the rides where they have these signs that say you have to be this tall to ride the ride. And he can't measure up to the sign. So he says he wishes he was big so he could do more things in the world. Well, at this fairground, there's one of these machines that has a genie in it. And if you drop a quarter in there and it goes down the slot and goes inside the mouth of the genie, you get your wish. So, and this is it on the back. This is the genie box right there. So he puts the quarter or the dime or the nickel or whatever it is in the machine and makes the wish to be big. Well, it happens. When he wakes up in the morning, he's a full-grown man. And him and his best friend have to track down the carnival because the carnival's already left town. They have to try to find that machine and unwish him being big. But in the meantime, he has to still remain an adult and live in an adult world. So I think it's in New York, and he goes there and he rents an apartment and he gets a job working in a toy factory, giving advice on making toys for little kids. It's funny. This lady right here kind of gets a crush on him, not knowing that he's really a kid. And it's just really a cute movie all the way around. For those of you who haven't seen Tom Hanks' movie, he's in a lot of movies, and this is one of his good ones too. And the last one that I want to review is also another very popular movie. I'm sure a lot of you have seen it. Toy Story. And there is a Toy Story 2 and 3, and I think there might even be a Toy Story 4, if I remember correct. It's rated G, and it's 2010. It has Tom Hanks and Tim Allen. There's a few other voices in it. Tom plays Woody the Cowboy there, and Tim Allen plays Buzz Lightyear. And they're toys that come alive when there's nobody around. When there's kids playing with them, they become regular toys. But when the kids are gone, they become live and they walk and talk and do things on their own. And I think in this one here, he's trying to rescue his friend from next door. There's a mean kid over there that takes toys and cuts them apart and stuff. And I think Buzz Lightyear accidentally gets over there. One of them does, either him or him. And this kid gets possession of him, and they're trying to rescue him from that mean kid. It's cute. Those of you who have not seen Toy Story, you would like it. My dogs are starting up again. So thank you for coming and visiting with this video for the movie review. Thanks for visiting. Thumbs up if you enjoyed this. And y'all come back and see us any old time.